Jared Poland, Fro knows Photo.com. I'm here on the line with Damien, who so happens to be in Japan. What are you doing in Japan?
Actually, I'm working in a French school and a cultural center.
Right. And you were there for the earthquake, and you were telling me where are you, in Sendai?
Yeah, in Sendai, exactly.
And how far is that from where the nuclear reactor is?
Something like 80 kilometers. I don't know in miles, I'm sorry.
Right, it's not that far.
Yeah, not that far now.
Not that far. And so you want to see if you can tell us the story of this photo and the day and what happened and how this came about?
Yeah, okay, sure. Actually, I was working with my staff when we got hit by the first earthquake, and just everybody got off the building and ran to a park just nearby. We have a park very close, like 1 minute walk from where we are working. And at first, I left everything. We were hurrying up, to get out of here because it was really, really, really shaking. And we got to that park where we were hit by many aftershocks after that. And then it started snowing. So I went back to the building to get some, everybody's coat, and I grabbed my camera, which is a D7000, and with the 35 millimeters 1.8. Then I went back to the park, and it was really freezing cold over there. So we just decided to get some place with kind of a roof above our heads, but not something that could be dangerous if it falls due to the aftershocks. And when we were just walking to go away, I've seen those people with some sheets around them and their umbrellas, and I just felt like I needed to take a shot at the time.
Right. It's an amazing image when you put everything into context and the situation that's going on. Did you say that this was at the time you were hearing tsunami warnings?
Yeah, we just heard a little bit before that a tsunami was coming towards the coast. We didn't have any radio, but some people had some, like usually people have some in Japan, because there is always a threat of an earthquake. People are carrying a small radio, but when they got hit by an earthquake, of course, not every time, and we overheard that. But we knew the tsunami couldn't come to the place we were because it's too far away in the land.
Right.
And that's about it. I mean, we weren't actually very scared of the tsunami at that time. We were scared for people on the coast, but for us, it was more the snow and the aftershocks that we were carrying out.
Right. And what were you saying about staying with the city? Like all the town folk are staying. They're not going to leave.
The town folk are staying. You mean Japanese people?
Yeah, well, and you said that you were going to stay with them because you felt a part of the town.
Yeah, actually, some people took a bus as soon as they could to go out of the city, but most people just carried on with their lives, trying to help each other. The 4 first days, actually, we had no electricity, no running waters, no gas. We haven't had gas for a month, and so it was pretty difficult to find some food. But people who could actually cook some rice, cook it, and then were selling it to people on the street at a very low price. We didn't get something like a big inflation, like some rip-off. I haven't seen that at all. So even if we had kind of the nuclear threat, with radioactive smokes that come to Sendai too, Uh, People were not paying that much attention to that.
Well,
Uh,
are you afraid of the radioactive smoke?
no, 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 no. When the first week, the two first week, maybe we watched a little bit, like when the wind was coming from the south, where is Fukushima. Okay, we just thought, okay, we're gonna wait a little bit for the wind to turn until we got to find some food and stuff. But we weren't that much scared, I think. And people were just like hanging out on the street, and like there was nothing.
Right.
That was pretty surprising.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you figure so close, and that there's some kind of exposure happening.
Yes, but the more you were away from Fukushima, the more people were scared. Like people in France, the media and stuff, they were very, very scared. A lot more than we were actually in Sendai.
Sure.
People in Tokyo were a little bit scared too.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people just tried to buy as much water as they could, as much food as they could, because they were they thought they were gonna not be able to go out for something like a week.
Right. Well, it's an amazing image, and it's a it's a scary story for us to hear. I mean, you're there, and you said there's aftershock after aftershock, right?
Yes, we had some today too. So
it
no,
hasn't stopped yet.
no, it hasn't stopped. It's not gonna stop. Maybe for the new say year at least.
Really?
And we're expecting a big one, as I saw on the news. I don't know if it's true or not, but we're kind of expecting a big one in 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. So of a big one like magnitude of 8.
Wow.
On March the 11th we got 9, I guess.
Yeah.
And on April the 7th, 7.1. Yeah, it was a big one too.
Wow. Okay, well, I really wanted to share, your story and this image, because this image is, I guess I see it as more eerie, and I think do you see it as an eerie image?
Okay, what is an eerie
like scary, like a apocalyptic type image because of the snow falling and just people just not knowing what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's an eerie image because that was an eerie moment, if I understood what eerie means.
Yeah. Did you take many more pictures, or you just took the one?
No, I just took 2, actually. I just set up my ISO very quickly until to 400, and I didn't have many time to think about, like,
Sure.
I was in manual mode, but I didn't have time to think. I just took the first shot, and see it was pretty underexposed, so I just slowed down my shutter speed. I took another one, but the framing was bad, so I dropped it, and I kept the first one, which I thought more about my framing than my exposure actually.
Right.
And so this one it's not cropped, and it's just as I took it.
Yeah, it's a great image. I mean, I saw it, and when you put the story with it, it really is a great image.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So, I mean, all I'll say is just hang in there and try to stay safe.
Yes, that was pretty strange, the atmosphere at that time. Like, people didn't really know what to do. And we got hit by this snowstorm after the earthquake, so like when everybody was out. So it was like an earthquake, a tsunami warning, and now this snowstorm. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's like people didn't know what to do, where to go.
Sure.
And aftershocks was not stopping. It was amazing, like it felt like there was an aftershock every 2 minutes, a big one.
Yeah.
So I tried to show that atmosphere with this picture actually, and I hope it works.
No, it did. It's a very I guess touching, emotional type of image.
Well, thank you. If it works, I'm very glad of that.
Yeah. So, well, thank you very much for taking the time, and really hang in there, and let me know if you need anything.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks to you. Thanks to you, I'm fine.
All
I
right.
like the audience, and we're pretty fine actually. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, man. Have a good one.
Have a good one too.
All right. See ya.
See you.
Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, here to announce a brand new I Shoot Raw t-shirt. In this case, it's the I Shoot Photos Japanese shirt. I've been working on this project for about a month, and since the terrible tragedy that happened over there with the earthquake and the aftermath, and we know that it's affected us as photographers, but it's affected everybody there and around the world as people. Some people lost everything. The tsunamis came in and washed everything away, and everybody's starting with nothing. That's why this is going to be a charity shirt. And right off the top, Frono's Photo is going to donate $500 right now. Donating $500 to, we're going to do the Red Cross, because I think that's one of the better charities to deal with because they're reputable. So I'm going to start the pot at $500, and all profits from every I Shoot Raw Japanese shirt is going to go to the charity. So that's it. It's all going to go to charity. I am not making any money off of any of this. It's really, really important that we support everybody, and we put differences aside and the little things that we argue about back here, because there's people lost everything. A lot of people died, and the whole world was affected by this, but they need help, and that's why I've been working on this shirt or this idea for about a month. So with that said, again, donating $500 right off the top, right out of Frono's Photo to start the pot here. So there's a nice chunk of change that we're going to donate right away, and then all profits from all these I Shoot Raw Japanese shirts are going to go to the Red Cross to help Japan. So the first 50 orders that get placed will get a free pack of Frono's Photo stickers and I Shoot Raw stickers. Randomly, we're going to select some winners over the first month, because this is going to run for about a month. We're going to see how it does. Not sure if it's going to extend, but I ordered a good bunch of them and hope that everybody gets behind this and supports Japan, and we can donate as much as possible to the effort over there to help just people get back on track. Black Rapid has been kind enough to give 2 straps that I will randomly select winners for to give away, and Think Tank Photo has offered up a Sling-O-Matic 10 bag that we are going to select a winner. I think we'll do that around the month period after this has been announced, since this has been announced. So it's starting right now, and let's see how much we can do. Let's spread the word about this and help these guys as much as possible, because they really need a lot of help right now, and that's why all the profits are going to go to the charity. So any questions that you have, you can definitely email me, but send this to all your photographer friends, see if they would like to pick one up and help the charity out, and that's about it. Thank you all very much in advance. This is really great thing that everybody's doing, and I hope that it helps everybody out tremendously, and that we can raise a good amount of money that will go a long way to helping everybody get back on track over there in Japan. All right, thank you very much. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.